Today I'm going to be ranking all the mythics this season in Chapter 2 OG Remix. Which ones were good, which ones were too OP, and which ones were just some hot trash. You might be wondering, why does it matter what I think? Well, I VOD review basically I watch the best games in Fortnite, the most impressive, competitive from the best players. And I feel like I have good knowledge in the competitive scene, and I also like to play for fun. So firstly, I'm going to rank the drum gun. The drum gun, I think it's definitely A tier, S tier. Definitely one of the best mythics out there. Why? Because of its insanely fast fire rate. It's good to fight with a shotgun. You can take it out quick. It does a bit of range damage. That's the one thing I say that lets it down. It's range. When you're carrying it, it's like the same issue you have when you carry an SMG. It's great for fighting, box fighting, and pressuring. But if you're trying to get some ranged beams, you're not going to have it like that. But drum gun, definitely up there. Basically just an insanely strong SMG. Next weapon is Kit's charged shotgun. I do not like the charges. I used to like them, but this season when I've been using them, it just feels so slow, and the fight with them is just not that fun. When you're fighting with a pump, triple editing, box fighting, you get a lucky pump and you're fighting a good player. So much good things about carrying a pump, but a charge, you're forced to play defensive every time, hide in your box. Then when the player edits on you, then you just hit the max pump. Yes, if you're a pro, you can probably use it a lot better than just for defense. But I'm gonna give it B tier, even though it's an insanely powered, strong shotgun. So that would make me think to put it to S tier. But if you can carry a gold pump, which you can really get a lot this season, the only reason I'm bringing this down to a B tier is because the fact that you can get such a strong pump with ease this season. Next mythic that I'm going to be looking at is, let's get straight into the juicy one. I'm joking, we're not going to the minigun just yet. The Shockwave grenade launcher. This isn't in competitive, so I haven't seen anyone use it. But if it's just like the last time, chapters ago, when it was in the game, it's probably really strong, really chaotic. You can just get into boxes, do like Martha's phase-ins, stuff for those reasons. Unless, I was going to put S tier, but because of rockets probably being hard to find this season, I'm going to put it to A tier. The fact that limited uses, and you could have something in inventory that you can't even use if you run out of ammo, does definitely bring it down just to A tier, but it's still a very powerful weapon. Now, the minigun. I don't have much to say, but I also have a lot to say about this. Everybody knows that this thing is broken. And to be honest, I could just explain how broken it is, but I actually want to use this as an opportunity to just to complain. No, I don't want to do that either. But guys, when bring out guns like this, yeah, it's fun when you have it, but I think the fun when you have it does not balance how unfun it is to play against this thing. Fortnite, what's fun is the challenge, but the challenge is when you're playing against players and it feels fair. Just because some guy lands this one place every game does not mean he should have this insanely overpowered thing. It's like when they had the sword in the game. You could just go around shing shing shing, destroying everyone and no one having a chance to beat you. It just isn't fun, and it kind of takes away from what Fortnite is. Fortnite is about building. Yes, there's zero build, but I don't care about that, to be honest. I'm sorry, I care about builds. Fortnite is building, editing, strategy. All these things are taken away when you bring in the minigun. So I'm going to put that shit in Z tier. Even though how powerful it is, yes, it's an S tier, but I hate that shit. So let's move on to the next weapon. The grappler. Grappler is a weird one because most of these weapons are probably good in a lot of modes. But grappler, this mythic grappler is only really good in solos. Because in trios, you use it, you're ahead of your teammates anyway. They can't keep up because you have mythic uses. You want to just keep using it, and they have a limited uses if they have a grappler. So it's pointless in trios. And when you're trying to fight another trio, you're there sliding around, getting sprayed by 3 players. You've no chance. The only reason it's good, and I put it maybe C tier, is because in solos you can use it to rotate very far with a lot of ease, and in solos you're not going to get beamed as hard because it's only going to be one player maybe at the time that sees you when you're rotating through the mid game. In the end game, you might as well give up and drop the grappler because you're going to get destroyed when you're rotating through the end game and sliding into different people's boxes while they just spray you and kill you. Alright, let's move on to now probably the second best mythic in this season. But I don't despise this mythic. Yes, it's really strong, but it's not broken. You can beat it. Compared to the minigun, it's just over, honestly. Yeah, it really is. Like, not many people beat the minigun. Scar is really fast at shooting. It has range. It's like the minigun, but better, other than the fact that then again, if you have the Scar in the box, you will do serious damage, to be honest. Scar is better than the minigun. S tier. It's OP, but it's definitely not as annoying as minigun, and I can manage it. It's really insanely strong, good damage, fast shooting, and actually has range. Lastly, basically the same thing, but just a slower shooter weapon that packs a bit more damage. The kit's AR, I'd say it's decent, but it's not good for close range, so I would have to bring it down to an A tier. It's just a really good AR, but doesn't have any ability of an SMG like the Mythic Scar would. Alright guys, thanks for watching this video. Hope you found it interesting, and I really hope Mythics aren't in the next chapter. Thanks for watching again, and goodbye.